Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is James Colwell. I'm speaking for SpillitBoy.com, and I wanted to come to you today, and I wanted to do another segment of my short stories. I told you guys I have tons of little stories, just things that have happened in my little time here on the planet that I wanted to share with you all, because a lot of times these things were very funny to me, and I think that you would probably think some was funny too. Now, I want to do a segment, and I'm just telling you now, this segment is actually, there's going to be 3 parts to this segment, okay? So we're going to do it in 3 separate videos, and I'm going to call this segment, it's still part of my short stories, but it's going to be called Po Mama, okay? That's it. That's what we're going to do. Poor Mama. So this is going to be segment 1. Okay, let me set this up for you. Okay, when I was younger, so we're going to say about 20 years ago, I have a good friend who we used to hang over at his house all the time. Okay, that's where all the children were hanging. His mom lived there at the house, who is actually Poor Mama. You'll find out that's Poor Mama. She was the sweetest little thing. She's just a cute little lady. And she was always very, very open. And it was weird to me because I had never had friends who were actually gay, whose family just welcomed people in with no shade. I mean, literally no shade. She just welcomed you in. And, you know, and I'm sure she had her favorites and had her picks. But she was just like the sweetest thing. Now, Mama loved her little juice, honey. Mama loved her little juice of things. Beer. She liked beer, and she a little looker too. But that was her. That's her thing. That's what she did, you know. But she was just a sweet thing. So, anyway, let's set this up. Here we go. So, there's this one particular time when my friend lived at this time in an apartment that was, actually this was a huge house, actually, who they had made into apartments. He lived in the apartment on the top floor, which actually would have actually been originally the attic. And that's basically what the apartment kind of looked like. They didn't do a good job of like disguising it. It was like a big, huge attic. But whatever, that's where he lived. So coming out, you travel throughout the whole building to get up to his door. There was like an attic door, and that was his front door. And you went up a flight of stairs there was a landing, and then they went up some more. An attic. Okay. So, cute little place, whatever, an attic. And we were up there, okay. So here, Mama always, she would get her little beer, and she'd go all the way down as she sit on the front porch. And she had you remember the old tape recorders, having the little boom boxes, the little small ones, or like mid-size, and she'd take her little thing down there, honey, and you know, them little things was heavy because they usually had D batteries in them. So she'd take that down there, she'd be drinking her little beer or whatever she's drinking, mostly beer at the house. She went on up the street to the beer garden, honey, for her regular cocktails. So, she was on her way down. Okay, so Mama says, and it was like a very quick thing. You hear, and see, this is one of them times when I probably should not have laughed, but you all know what happened. You know I laughed. So, and she always refers to herself as Mommy. Baby, you hear, and then, one important thing, the steps were wooden. It's wooden and shellac. My friend keeps a very immaculate place, so, you know, no dust, no nothing like that. Everything was really, he always kept his place really, really nice. Baby, you hear, all right, baby, Mommy's getting ready to, shoo. And then you hear all this rumbling, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Poor Mama. When you got to the top of the steps and looked over the landing down, all you saw were these cheap little Payless sandals, baby, and her feet. going around the landing because she's laying basically on the landing, and she's like, oh. Now this is why it's not funny that she fell, but this is what's funny. Now picture it. Now you see the cheap sandals. She moaning. In one corner, you got the radio, baby, and it done clicked itself on, and it's playing music. And on the other side, baby, she had a 40. And her hand, the 40 was over in the other corner, shook the fuck up. Now, I know that I shouldn't laugh, but I don't give a goddamn. That was goddamn funny. It was funny. And when people fall, both sides to me, the shit's funny. She made it out, but again, poor Baba, and she's sitting there. And the thing is, and then my friend, he's the one, he said, I feel so bad. I'm the one that bought her those sandals. Now, you remember previous videos when I told you how my mother felt about sandals that didn't have, sandal shoes, period, that didn't have a leather sole. You think mama had a leather sole? Payless, honey. That shit at Payless will kill you. Do you understand me? Here goes down the steps, bam, onto the landing. Music on in this corner. 40 shook up in that corner. That motherfucking Payless sandal. Here. Anyway, so that's it. It was a time, like I said, I probably shouldn't have laughed, but that was pretty goddamn funny. Mama's something else. She's, I don't know, she just has little episodes, and it's just funny. But anyway. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's Poor Mama Part 1, okay? So you can thumbs up or thumbs down. Tell me you're shameful and I'm going to hell or whatever. You guys know how that works. And definitely leave me your comments at the bottom and let me know what you think about the trip down the steps, baby, with the 40 bottle. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Look forward to video 2, Poor Mama Part 2. Okay. Bye.